It is time for another mission log. Let's go! July 31st, we were so thankful for all those who met us at the parking lot at Shenandoah Baptist Church just to pray together, and then also a sweet goodbye as we make our way to the airport to fly out. We're also thankful for Pastor Rob and Sean Smith for taking the van and exporting our stuff to the airport with us, and thankful for them helping us transition to the airport. And so grateful that Pastor Brian Hassey and Mike Nichols of Mount Carmel Regular Baptist Church met us there as well, and also Mark Hopkins. These men I look up to so much. We're so thankful to be prayed over by them. They got us to the counter, got our bags checked in and everything. But again, just so thankful for the support of these men as we take this huge step to Poland. And please know we are so thankful for you, for all the churches and individuals that are behind us as we make this transition to Poland. The airport experience with 4 children was quite interesting, but everything overall went well. It was awesome to be able to experience flying on a plane through the eyes of our children. But again, everything went well and we arrived in Poland safely. We were excited to be greeted at the airport by our team leader, Ron Davis. Also, our Ukrainian pastor, Maxim, was there also. And with Conrad and Katarzyna, our Polish teacher, and our Polish pastor friend, Conrad, they also welcomed us at the airport, helped us push all of our stuff to our car as well. We got quite the hearty Polish welcome to our apartment, and we're so thankful that we had all of the help in the hands to be able to get all of our stuff in there. Again, through this transition, we are so thankful for you stateside getting us here. And we're also so thankful for our team members here in Poland that have made this transition so smooth. The day after we landed, our team leader, Ron, so graciously drove me to Warsaw to pick up our dog, Prudy. Her flight landed a day after we arrived, and we drove to Warsaw and back, and the kids are thrilled to be able to have their dog. So thankful that we can have our dog on the mission field. We are very fortunate so early on to be able to get a vehicle. God has provided a car for us to be able to get around, and this vehicle is specifically from your support towards us as missionaries. So thank you for supplying that for us and making that possible for us to be able to set up life here, and of course for our transportation to get us where we need to go. We're so grateful for our car.
I love our new car and I want to show you.
Exploring our neighborhood here has been quite the adventure. We're grateful that we have a park right here across the street from our apartment, but there's a tree with like a single rope swing that has been like the coolest thing for our kids.
I love the rope swing and I swinged on the rope swing.
We didn't have a vehicle yet, so we had to walk to a store, and on the way to the store we found a playground, which was pretty fun, but it was kind of awkward for the first time to realize that we are the obnoxious, loud Americans. We definitely drew a lot of attention to ourselves, but since then that playground has been a place that our family has frequented, and we've been able to meet some people. Our kids have made a few friends as we get to meet the neighbors here in our neighborhood.
I met a friend at the park named Alice, and we went to the merry-go-round and I got to ride on it in Old Town.
Exploring the grocery store, definitely a different experience. Food here is not the same, but it's a lot of fun, and we're thankful to be able to find new experiences and new foods as well as we continue to explore where God has called us. For the past 2 weeks, we have been so incredibly blessed to join the Ukrainian refugees here in the city of Gdansk. And the past 2 Sunday services have been so incredibly sweet, as we've been able to rekindle some acquaintances that we have already met, and also to build some relationships, to praise and worship our incredible King through worship, communion, God's Word, And these past 2 Sundays have been so awesome. A key part of ministry here is through Bible studies in homes. And that's something that we are participating in now. And hopefully soon we'll be hosting our own Bible study here with Ukrainians and Poles alike. But it's been so sweet to be able to build relationships centered around God's Word. We are so thankful for the Bible studies here. We have been hard at work with our language study, about 3 to 4 hours a day. We have been tackling our Polish with our Polish teacher, Katarzyna, and that's something that we desperately need prayer for as we continue to learn this language, to be able to build those relationships and declare God's incredible word and his incredible truth of the gospel. So thank you for praying for us as we continue to learn Polish. We got to have some fun as well as a family. We were able to go to downtown Gdansk, to the Old Town, to explore some fun things there in the Old Town. Just look at the old buildings and see different things. It's been a lot of fun as a family. I'm thankful we get to take that family time. We got to go to a neighboring city in Gdynia. We got to hike along the cliffs there at the ocean. So beautiful, so impressed by God's creation, and we're so thankful to be able to take that time with our family, enjoy that as well.
I love going on a hike that we went to with our friend Katarzyna, and part of the hike was near the beach and on the cliffs.
There's been a lot of meetings and a lot of strategy as we feel out our roles here in ministry, but one particular thing that you can be praying about is a potential church plant that we've been talking about in the city of Tczew. Now that we are here, this is becoming more of a reality and a possibility to have an established church in a city that's not far from here, in the city of Tczew, about 55,000 people with zero evangelical influence and all in this city. That's something that we have been talking about a lot, something you can be praying about, and something that we are excited to be involved in, hopefully in the short future. All right, my love. Give me 2 positives and 2 give me 2 negatives and 2 positives. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So give me 2 positives and 2 negatives.
Okay, now you said the opposite. Do you want 2 positives first or 2 negatives?
Give me 2 negatives and 2 positives.
Okay, 2 negative things would be languages are really hard, and we've been learning for 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours every day. And it's still hard to put sentences together. Another negative thing is I can't find ingredients to anything that I want to make because everything's in Polish. But we have a really awesome grocery store that we can walk to, and it's huge and there's everything there. I just haven't found it yet. Another positive thing is the kids are starting school, and we're getting all the paperwork ready for that. I'm getting excited.
Yeah. It's great. We are so incredibly thankful for your love, your prayers, and your support. And that's just meaningful for us as a family as we continue to adapt and continue to adjust. We serve an incredible King. King Jesus is worth everything that he calls us to give. And for us to go, it is something that we're very, very thankful to do. To go on your behalf, to be able to make disciples in the country of Poland. It is our honor. We can't wait for the next time that we get to see you. We would love to say goodbye to you in Polish. Ready? Here we go. Do zobaczenia!